Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Random Encounters Guild. We're back tonight with more Kinless um, solo uh, mort board game that is set in a Viking setting, and it's a survival game. It's a survival hex crawl. We our character we're playing is named Einar. His son got taken onto a raid against his will. He believed his son was too young, and hey Jenna, and they took him anyway, and he didn't come back. We don't know if he died or if they left him or they sold him. We don't know what happened to him. His Our son's name was Berg. Um, and Einar went to confront the Jarl, and yeah, thanks. Einar went to confront the Jarl, and this new consultant that had come into camp, the smiling man, was kind of in his ear, almost like the King of Rohan in like Theoden in Lord of the Rings. And when I couldn't get any answers out of the Jarl, Einar throws his axe at him, but the axe stopped in midair just before hitting the Jarl and fell to the floor. And Einar was dragged out of the longhouse, and they put a sack over his head and took him out into the woods and left him. And one of the Vikings that brought him out to the woods was a friend of his father's, and he gave him his axe back and said, "You're going to need this." And then they got on their horses and split. And Einar has been on his own since, and been exploring these woods, and he's met some interesting individuals. There's been a lot of bears. We fought a lot of bears, a couple of wolverines and snakes. But the big thing, the biggest encounter we've had so far, um, we met a witch of the woods named Kabira, and she was hunting the rune bear, which Einar didn't even realize he had stumbled into the territory of this bear, this massive, legendary creature bear. Um, and he and Kabira killed it. Kabira had the benefit of not of being immortal, apparently, and not being able to hit point damage did not seem to affect her. The next morning, Einar though took a lot of hit point damage and nearly died. Um, but the next morning, Kabir was gone. She had left one meal of bear meat cooking over the fire, and left the skin of the rune bear, and that's what Einar is now wearing as armor. And we've got a really good defense rating now because of we're wearing this bear skin. Um, as he was coming out of those forests, he met two hunters, and they were friendly, and at least for a time, uh, decided to travel with Einar. And safety in numbers, I guess. Einar doesn't really know their backstory too much, whether they got kicked out of their villages or if they're just out on a hunt. We haven't really dug into that. Maybe we'll get into that this evening. See if we can cook up some kind of a backstory. Their names are Joran and Griff. We got into a combat with a badger, either a badger or a wolverine, and the three of us, or no, it was two whatever it was, there was 2 of them. Maybe it was a moose or deer or something, I can't remember, but, um, the 3 of us killed these 2, animals and, got their skins and their meat, and then we bumped into a merchant, and we sold all of the skins that we had been carrying for all this time, all the bears and all the wolverines and the snakes and anything we had killed, we sold all of those skins, so we've got a good bit of silver now, but we were carrying that meat because we need food, we need a constant source of food to survive, but then right at the end of the stream last week, we traveled into a new hex and we met a young troll, and he demanded all of our food, and it was either give up all of our food, all this meat that we'd been saving and collecting, or fight him. And it was the end of the night, and we'd already taken some damage and stuff. We weren't, perfect. So, and chat had a say in it. Jenna and Kevin and Jonathan all spoke up and said it would be wise to just give up the food. So we gave up all of our food. This young troll ate it all at once, belched very loudly, and then turned and walked away, uh, which gave us an opening to attack. He turned his back, and we could have instantly had the initiative, but chat decided that it wouldn't be smart. So we let him go, and we decided to camp for the evening. And then this morning we were going to get up and we're going to have to hunt. We're going to have to hunt in this hex just so we've got food for the day, because now we have nothing. Luckily, we've got Jordan and Griff. And my plans for this is, instead of 1 hunting roll, I've got 3. Um, so I've got 3 chances to get multiple meals. I guess if I'm going to do that, I need to, when we stop to eat, I need to count that as 3 meals instead of 1. Yeah, I mean, if all 3 of us successfully hunt and get something, then that's, we'll have a bunch, but it goes both ways. If I was running this for somebody else, I would make them, if you're going to have 2 people with you, they have to be fed as well. So yeah, it's going to take 3 meals every day now. We got mouths to feed. Hadn't thought about that until just now. Um, so first thing we need to do actions. Go. So with a night's sleep, get a D6 hit points back. Restore 1 level of fatigue. We're good on fatigue at the moment. So we're going to roll a D6, and I don't want to forget. I don't know if I forgot last week or not. I don't think I did, but this music we're listening to is from Norse Foundry. They have copyright-free music that you can use in your streams. They're fantastic people. All of their music is great. This is a Viking theme album called The Sage's Curse. It's amazing. I love it. And I'm also using Norse Foundry dice. I've got my Bloodstone Boulder here, and I've got my Blood Red Norse series stones. So are these? Well, these are metal. These aren't stone. These are metal. But yeah, just one of my many Norse Foundry sets. So yeah, I'm gonna roll d6, and we'll see how many hit points we get back. Oh, very nice. We got 5 back, which we didn't need. All we needed was 4 to be at full. So that puts us at full hit points. Because when you hunt, it's a combat. Roll initiative, and you have to fight a creature. Whatever creature it is you find, you have to fight it. So starting the day at full hit points is a good thing. Um, Before we do anything, we could do our weather for the day. And we have moved into the cold region now, so that changes things on the tables. So let's roll a d20. So the winds are calm. It is mostly cloudy, and the precipitation is moderate. Okay, so we get up the next morning, and Doran and Griff are like, I've already got a fire going, and we got to go hunt. Like we were forced to give up all of our food. We've got to go get something. So we're nowhere near. Let's jump over to the map. So we're nowhere near water, so we can't go fishing. One of us can go foraging for vegetables and fruits. That will give us, if we pass the foraging roll, that will give us enough food for one meal. But I actually think we'll be better off if all 3 of us go hunting. Maybe even separately. You know, we all 3 just like we split up and go see what we can find. So we'll start with Einar. Let's just go ahead and start with Einar. It is a DR12 hunting roll. I don't think we do a bonus on that. I think it's just a straight roll. So you have to beat a 12. That's just to find something. Oh, I can. I never know if the music is too loud or not loud enough. When I go to the YouTube videos, it seems like the music isn't loud enough. So I bumped it up a touch. Thank you for speaking up, Jenna. All right, so we got to beat a 12. Oh, natural 20. Um, I don't think there's any. It doesn't necessarily say anything here in the rules, but I'm going to say that gives us the initiative when we find whatever we find. Um, so roll an appropriate hunting table for your current region. Where are you at? Okay. So that will be, we just woke up, so it'll be a daytime encounter. Uh, well, this is the encounters. It's not a hunting chart. I wonder if there's actually a table for hunting. Hmm. Yeah, I don't see one, so we'll just roll on the encounter table for the cold region. So Jenna, if you're back, uh, give me a D12, and I will roll a D12 myself, and we will add them together. I got a 2. 8. Let me. Okay, so what an 8 is a human corpse on the encounter table, but a 7 is a wild boar, and a 9 is an elk. So I just rolled odds are even, so that gave us a wild boar. So let me get down here to his stats. And like I said, I rolled a natural 20 on the hunting roll. So what I'm gonna say is that gives me the initiative. So we're just gonna jump straight in. Oh, and I've got a bow now. Einar has a bow. Um, I rolled down to. I was looking for wild boar. I rolled under. I went to W's, but it is under boar, comma wild. All right, so this thing has 7 hit points. It's got a D3 of soak. But we got the drop on it. So Einar is going to shoot at this wild boar with his bow. Here we go. That's a hit, exactly. with the bow, I do a d6 plus 1 because of I don't remember. Is it this discovery that I found that gives me the plus 1, or is it the boar hide? I think it's the bear skin that's giving me these plus 1s. I've got plus 1s all over my character sheet. So that's instead of being a 10, that's actually an 11. So yeah, that definitely hits. Um, so I do a d6 plus 1 damage. Um, that's 3 points of damage to the boar. The index card out here. So it is down to 4 hit points. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. It's because I'm in a cold area. You're right. So the boar is going to turn and charge at Einar with its tusks, which do a d4 of damage. So give me a d20 roll, please, Jenna. And we need to beat a 14. Yes! Okay, so this boar charges at Einar, and he just kind of sidesteps it and gets out of the way, and the boar goes charging past. And as he does, Einar pulls another arrow and just knocks it and goes. So that is a 19 to hit. So another d6 of damage. So yeah, that's 5 points of damage. That takes it out. So Einar spends some time stripping this boar. He gets nice. He gets 3 meals worth of pork. And a boar hide worth 4 silver pieces. Okay, Jenna. So while you were gone, I made a couple of decisions for us. Um, Joran and Griff are with us. And so what I decided to do is instead of this being like one hunt for all of us, we're all 3 hunting. We separated and we're all 3 going hunting, and then we'll meet back up at the fire. So that gives us 3 chances to get meat. However, that made me think they have to be fed as well. If I'm going to do the bonuses of having 3 or 2 people with me, they need to eat a meal every day. So instead of 1 meal every day, it's 3 meals every day. Can't have it both ways. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that would give us any bonuses, but it would sure look mean. Although I think the meanest thing he could be wearing is that rune bear skin. Um, I don't know that. I mean, I think that whole thing is. I almost want to give that a bonus to like intimidation and such, because it's a pretty crazy skin that he's walking around in. Um, okay, so let's jump over to Joran while Einar is getting this boar. We'll jump over to Joran. And what was the I'm sorry. I'm so bad at remembering. That's combat. Okay, D12. So, Jenna, give me a D20 roll. Um, I mean, yeah, we could do something like that. But I mean, first of all, we need to see if Joran, if they even find something, and then what it is. So, give me a D20 roll for his hunting. Ah, hit it exactly. So, give me another D12. I got a 4. 14. Here again, not not like something you would hunt. Um, the closest thing to it is well, that's oh, closest thing to it is a curious moose. And we had said last time not we didn't want to be fighting mooses. Um, but the, does Joran want to? Okay, so Joran finds a moose, but decides to. It's not worth. He doesn't want to fight it alone. Like I said, we all three went separate directions, so he would literally be on his own against this thing. So he decides to continue on. Um, you know what I'm going to do? Because he did find something. Um, okay, there we go. As he's headed back to the campfire from the moose, he does bump into a fox, a snow fox. Um, and so yeah, instead of rolling combat, you're saying you want to roll some kind of a just a odds or evens roll. So 11 to 20, he kills the snow fox. Let's 10, 1 to 10, he doesn't kill it. kill it. Question is, did it do damage to him? Uh, yeah, I'm gonna say it did. It did 2 points of damage to Joran. It bit him, and then ran off. He didn't manage to kill the snowflake. So now Griff. I will roll the d20 to see if he finds anything on his hunt. That is a 19. He did successfully locate a creature. So give me a d12, Jenna. Um, okay, so Griff spots a golden eagle. I just went ahead and rolled the two d12s. Welcome in, Kevin. I didn't know you had joined us. Thanks for coming and hanging out. All right. So same thing as we did for Jordan. Higher than a 10, he kills the golden eagle. Lower than a 10, he does not. Great. Yeah, I'm not organized enough to do it either. I don't know how it works. I probably should watch a YouTube video and figure that out though. That might make things easier. Um, so he does not kill the golden eagle. Ooh, and it does 5 points of damage to Griff. So both of them fail in their hunt. Not only do they not kill the thing, no, it is a golden eagle. That's what the name of it is. It doesn't give you any like if you kill it, it's just tough. It's 2 meals of tough gamey meat. So I think it's just a big, oversized eagle. But it is the name of it is golden eagle. But it looks like that's the only eagle in the game. There's a golden eagle and a golden eagle hatchling. I don't think it's made out of the made out of gold. I think it's just colored gold. Hey, 2 meals is 2 meals. Tough gamey is better than nothing at all. But so Einar shows back up at the camp with 3 meals of pork, and Griff and Joran show back up with nothing but wounds. Um, and so they will they will sit down and have and go ahead and have a meal, and maybe that way you remember. Oh yeah, you don't get hit points back for eating. It's just something you have to do. Um, so they sit down and eat these 3 meals of pork. So just like that, we're back to nothing thing. Just like that, we're back to no. We've got nothing to eat again. Um, and that puts us in a position now we can stay in this hex and get another night's rest, and then try to hunt again tomorrow, or send one of these idiots out to forage and get a meal. Um, Actually, if we don't travel, we could forage. We could all three forage right now, and then get a night's rest. So yeah, um, we will eat the pork that Einar brought back in, and then seeing as how they got so, they got that eagle messed Griff up pretty badly. Um, where is foraging is a successful DR12 presence roll. All right, so Einar will go forage. He does not find anything. Joran will forage. He does not find anything. Griff does find enough for 1 meal of vegetables. Um, Maybe he finds some potatoes or something, um, or just some berries. Uh, but we hunker down again for the night. Um, I didn't even think about. I didn't roll for an encounter on the day. Oh, there's the hunting table. Crap. Oh crap! I just found it. Okay, so I know where it is now. It's right underneath the encounter table, where it should be. Where anybody logical with half a brain would have put it. Oh yeah, some mushrooms, some nice juicy mushrooms. But I do feel like we need to roll on the encounter table for the day. And I think we've killed enough time that we're in nighttime now. So if one of you will give me a D6 roll, please. I got a 4. Crap. Crap. Okay, so here we go again. We're sitting around the fire at night, getting ready to get in our furs and go to bed and try to heal up. And a snake comes slithering up, an adder, as a matter of fact. So here we go. We have the initiative. Einar will, I mean, if nothing else, this will give us at least a meal. So Einar will attack it with his axe. Oh yeah, that is that's an 18 to hit. Our axe does a D8. That is 8. Yeah, 8 points of damage. It's got 4. So this snake comes slithering up, and Einar just like he sees it and just brings out his axe and just chops its head off right there by the fire. He doesn't even get up from like he's sitting on a stump or something or on a log. He doesn't even stand up. He sees it slithering up and he just pulls his axe and lops its head off. So that gives us 1 meal of snake meat. And a snake skin worth 1 silver piece. And with that, our crew goes to bed for the evening, and they wake up and they've healed their hit points, and we're ready to go. So, do we want to, since we had bad luck in this? That's how you do it, Jordan and Griff. I don't know what village you're from, but in my village, we just kill things. So we've had bad luck in this hex. Einar was successful in his hunt. Griff and Jordan were not. Do we want to move into another hex and try that, or go hunting again and then move? Okay, so we can move into 170, 161, or 171. We'll roll for it. All right. So we move into 170. A large clearing surrounded by densely wooded areas. Judging from the tracks, it must be full of nighttime visitors. But you don't see any right now. If we wind up staying the night, we will roll a d6, which we've already moved, so we have to stay the night. We'll come back to that. This seems like I'm not going to read it right now. This looks like nighttime activities. So, so first things first, we move up into 170, and we will go. Sorry, Kevin, I've rolled for it. Um, so yeah, now if we're gonna hunt, now we will hunt. So we'll do the same thing as we did yesterday. We'll split up. Einar rolls. Oh yeah, Einar successfully hunts. Oh, that's not good. I don't like that at all. Um, I rolled a natural 20 on the hunting table, and that is a Draugr ambush. So I'm assuming Einar is walking through the woods hunting a deer or something, and walks into a Draugr ambush. I need to find them in the bestiary. This is not good. I don't like this. I don't like the. I've played Skyrim too much to. When I see the word Draugr, I'm not happy. Okay. So yeah, we bump into a Draugr. Here we go. Let's roll initiative. All right, I rolled a 6. That means we go first. Well, it does say an ambush. Um, but I rolled initiative, and I got the initiative. So this thing jumps out at us, and but as I said, Einar is hunting, so he's already at the ready. He's got his bow out with an arrow knot. So yeah, he's just going to he'll fire an arrow at this Draugr. That is a 13 to hit. That is a hit. With the bow, it is a D6. Oof. 3 points of damage. Actually, that's not bad. That's half of his hit points. Um, but now it attacks us with its claw, or it tries to bite us. So give me a does it have soak? Damn it, I forgot the soak on the wild boar. I don't know why I've got such a blind spot for that. Um, yeah, it says it's wearing scraps. So, all right, so it soaked 2 points of the damage. So it only does 1 point of damage. Thank you, Kevin. Um, and so now it attacks Einar. So give me a D20 roll, and we need to beat a 14. There we go, Jenna. That's what I'm talking about. So it swipes his claw at Einar, and like it hits the rune bear skin, and just it just like it doesn't even get through. Um, but now that we're in close, Einar is going to drop the bow and go with his axe. That's a 17 to hit. That is a hit. The axe is D8. That's 5 points of damage, and then the soak. Uh, so that is 3 points of damage. And it goes to bite Einar this time. So give me another D20. And we need to beat a 14. Oh, Evan. Um, I think that's bad. Man, Kevin. Oh. So we take double damage, and our armor is damaged. So that means our rune bear armor that was giving us a D4 soak is now giving us a D2 of soak. Yes, this is for the enemy's attack. Yeah, it's a crit fail. Like it's doing double damage to me, and my rune bear armor is damaged now. Instead of I was so excited to have D4 of soak, and now I've got a D2 of soak. So let me get down here to. So a Draugr does a D3 of damage. So I'm going to roll a D6. That is 2 points of damage. So Einar takes 4. So Einar is at 11 damage, or 11 hit points. Yes, the crit. It was a 1. Einar takes double damage, and my armor is damaged. All of this is bad. This is very, very bad. Like instead of 2 points of damage, I took 4, and now the rune bear skin is only giving me a D2 of soak instead of D. Oh, I forgot about the rune bear. Because even with the damage, it would still do D2 of soak. So it's soaked 1 point of damage. I'm at 12 hit points instead of 1. I forgot the soak for myself that time. Yes, the way the board games roll, like it's not an attack roll for the creature; it's a defense roll. You don't roll an attack for the Draugr. It's attacking you, and it's your defense. Is you roll a defense roll to see if it hits her. So if we had rolled a 20 on that attack, it would have I would have gotten a free attack on it. That's the way the board games work. They're not the DM doesn't roll. It's like the creature is attacking you, and it's your defense is what the roll is. I'm having you guys roll it just for fun. Normally I would roll it myself, and what happens, but I'm having you guys roll it just for fun and integration. But it was a defense roll. We rolled a 1, so it really hit us hard. It was double damage and damaged our armor. Yeah, it wasn't him attacking me, it was me defending against his attack. That's the way to think about it. Right, so we will we'll attack it again. And like I said, Einar, didn't I say Einar dropped the bow and was swinging his axe. So here we go. I will attack the Draugr again. That is 19 to hit. That is a hit. The D8 of damage. Yes, that is 9 points of damage. So even if it soaks, if it rolls max and soaks all of it, I kill it. It's done. Oh, great. Here we go. Thanks for jumping in, Brett. It's good to see you, buddy. Um, so, of course, we find one silver piece on this Draugr. Uh, one of you guys give me a D20 roll, please. Okay. Brett, give me a exclamation mark D20, please. Or one D20, sorry. A 12. Okay, so we do not find. If you had rolled a 1 or a 2, we would have found some jewelry on this Draugr. But we do not find any jewelry on this particular Draugr. So, yeah, so Einar limps his way back to the camp. A little worse for the wear, and with nothing to show for it. So we will roll for Joran, his hunt. He is successful. He right. He also finds a Draugr. What Jenna and I did in the last hex for the first day of tonight was, if we're not together, we're just rolling like 50-50 if they succeed or fail, since they're NPCs. So I'm gonna roll to see. All right, he succeeds. He kills the Draugr. He comes back with 2 silver pieces, and that's it. Griff hunting, he does not find anything. So we all come back to the camp. A little worse for the wear, and with no meat, no food for the day. Um, got this snake meat and this 1 meal of foraging. But that's not enough for all 3 of us. I mean, we're going to make camp here, so because we've already moved for the day, and we've got the action, so we could try foraging again. All right, so Einar will go looking for something. Einar fails. Doran fails. Griff again comes up with some vegetables, some berries, or tomatoes or something. Who knows? So that winds up with 2 meals. That gives us 3. We've already eaten today, so we're good for today. That will be 3 meals for tomorrow. Now we're getting ready to go to bed. Now we deal with these shenanigans that are going to happen at night. So, one of you two give me a D6 roll, please. There's only two numbers on that die that matter. There's a 1 and a 6. Anything in between, nothing happens. And Kevin rolls a 1. um, the moon shines down to reveal a large fairy ring in the clearing, spanning roughly 2 aline, which is 2 feet or 0.6 meters across. You hear strange melodies nearby, but cannot identify the source. You have no encounters that night, but in the morning you awake fully rested with 0 fatigue, and you discover 1 food and 1 silver piece missing. Great. So back down to 17 silver, and I'm going to say one of the meals of berries that Griff has come up with is what's missing. So now we've got 2 meals. And we're riding the struggle bus tonight, boys. I think we should have fought that troll. We should have ended it right there and fought the troll tonight. Ugh. All this time, 4 episodes in, and we haven't had to worry about food at all. And now all of a sudden, we're scrounging, trying to survive. So there's no encounters, so we don't have to roll for that. We wake up the next morning, and we will deal with the next morning. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick and grab another drink, and I'll be right back, and we'll deal with the next day. We'll see what happens. We may have to bump into another hex and hunt again and try, and that way we'll have something to eat. Because currently we only have 2 meals. I guess we'll have to roll to see who doesn't eat if we don't find something. So, but I'm gonna take a quick break. Just run to the bathroom real quick and be right back. Stick around with me. I'll be right back in just a second. No, Kevin, see, that was we discussed that at the beginning of the stream. Um, I'm going to give myself 3 opportunities to hunt, which is what I've been doing. That way, I've got 3 chances to get something. It's got to go both ways. They got to eat just like Einar does. Fair is fair. If I was running this game for players, that's how I would run it. Like if 3 players split up and went hunting each, they would have to get their own food. So while this is a communal, like we're working together, they've got to eat. So okay, let's go to we'll do the weather. We didn't do the weather on that day too. It just slipped my mind. We will do the weather if I can find the chart. There it is. Again, it is calm, heavy clouds, and light precipitation. Um, all right, so we are in 170. We can make our way back to we can make our way to 160, like heading back to up here to the river. 152 or 161. We can roll for it again, or you guys can if you've got an opinion. Northwest, north, or northeast? Any thoughts or opinions? Or I can just roll for it. All right. So we're going up into 152. Oh, nice. Okay. A moderately wooded area. You have no trouble finding tracks here. +1 to hunting and foraging. So Griff has been really good at foraging all night tonight. So we're going to send him foraging. That will be, yeah, okay. So he finds another meal. Replace the one the fairies stole from us. I guess Einar and Joran can go hunting. Um, but I do think what I'm going to do this time, they're going to go together. Since we've had such bad luck, the two of them are going to head off with their bows together instead of separating and taking their chances. They're going to like double up. So here we go. Okay, so yeah, Einar succeeds and Joran succeeds both. So let's get up here to the hunting table and see what we find. And since they both succeeded, what I'm going to do here is we're going to roll twice and take the better. We moved up, Jenna. We moved up into the northern hex, and there it is a wooded area, and there's tracks everywhere, so we get a +1 to hunting and foraging. So we sent Griff out to forage. He'd come back with another meal. Uh, Joran and Einar went hunting together instead of separating this time. Maybe we can make something happen if we're together. And we both succeeded on the hunting roll. So what I'm going to do is you guys are going to roll a d20 and I'm going to roll a d20 and we're going to take the better option. Okay, I got an elk. So give me a d20. Let's see what you guys get. An elk would be a lot of meat, but it might be hard to take down. That is another Draugr ambush. So we're going to go with the elk. Ooh, 16 hit points. It's a bad mamma jamma. Okay, so here we go. Man, it's a lot of meat. That's a lot of meat. All right, we win the initiative. So here we go. Einar is going to shoot his bow at this elk. This elk does a D8 of damage with its antlers. It's a very, very like this is taking a chance, but also I feel like it's something we have to do. Or well, okay, we we don't have to attack it. We have the meals for today. We have enough to survive today, but we have nothing for tomorrow. I know we had said we're not going to attack any moose because they're too overpowered. No, on the hunting table, it's just a table. And it just whatever comes up comes up. There's no like. But with initiative, it's if you roll 4 through 6, you go first. If you roll 1 through 3, the opponent goes first. Yeah, this would be a lot of meals. This would be a D3 plus 3 meals. And the antlers are worth 3 D4 silver points. So it's a big deal, but we're gonna have to take it out. Like it's not gonna we can't let Kevin roll anything. Kevin is forbidden from rolling in this encounter. Um, but we can let it pass if we don't want to. If we want to, we always have the option of letting it go, and that could be if we want to, since they both successfully did their hunt. This could be Einar's hunt, and then we can roll again for Joran's hunt and see if we find something else. But I kind of want to fight the elk. All right. Here we go. Einar's going to shoot the elk with his bow. He gets he's currently getting, due to being in the cold region, he gets a +2. And his damage with his bow is a d6 +1. So here we go. All right. That is a 19 to hit. Its DR is 12, so that's very, very much a hit. With the bow, we do a d6 of damage +1. 2 points of damage. It soaks both of them. So Einar hits it, but like it doesn't do any damage to it. It like it hits it at an angle and glances off. All right, so Jorn attacks. That is a all right. That's a 17 to hit. So he hits and does 6 points of damage, and it soaks 1. So all right. Here we go. It is going to turn and come at us. It is attacking us with its antlers, and we need to beat a 12. So anybody but Kevin, give me a roll, please. D20 roll. All right. Does it hit Einar or Jorn? Heads is Einar, tails is Jorn. Heads, Einar. He hits Einar. He does 2 points of damage, but Einar does D2 of soak. And the rune bear skin soaks it. So Einar takes no damage. Here we go. You guys keep trying to kill me, but Einar just keeps coming back. All right. Einar's going to fire his bow again. That is a 17 to hit. That is a hit. 5 points of damage, and it soaks 1. So that's another 4. Joran attacks. That is a 19 to hit. Okay, we're hitting it. That is 6 points of damage, and it soaks 2. All right. So it is going to attack. It's attacking Einar again. So give me another D20 roll. Higher than a 12, please. All right. D8 of damage. That is 6. Einar soaks 1, so it's 5 points of damage to Einar. Okay. All we gotta do is 3 more points of damage. We're gonna make it. We're gonna do this. Einar attacks again. That is a 13 to hit. It beats his 12 barely. Oh yes, that's a 6 for the roll. So that's 7 points of damage, and it soaks 2. So that kills it. Yeah, Einar, like it hits Einar twice with its antlers, and Einar's just done. So he gets it. He pulls back his bow and just gets it right between the eyes and takes it down. So we now have that sucks. We have 4 meals of elk meat. And antlers that are worth 7 silver points. Silver pieces. Like we would have got more meat out of something with that big of a antler rack on it. But Scotty rolled a 1. But we have meals for today and tomorrow. So Joran and Einar make it back to camp. Griff has got the fire going. We sit down and eat. So we'll eat the 2 meals of mushrooms and berries and stuff that Griff has foraged for. And we will use the snake meat. Go ahead and get that off of our character sheet. So now we have 4 meals worth of elk meat that we're carrying. So we hunker down for the night. I need to we're getting up to I need to check the special encounters map. Oh no, it was set up to where when you went if you went into a hex and when you read it in the table, it tells you to go to the special. I want to see where I mean we got to be getting up to where there's another legendary creature. Huh. Okay. I'll look into that later. So we start getting ready for bed. No, we need to get some more tools, more weapons. We need to level up. We can't just march back into uh our village alone. Uh, if the entire village attacks us, it would be, you know, we either need to gather an army or we need to level up. So right now, I'm just like, yeah, this is the grind. We're just we're trying to get to a point where we can, that is the goal is to go back to our village. That is definitely the goal. But it's also, if we go back right now, we will die. Um, so let's roll on the nighttime encounters chart. Great. We're sitting around the fire, and another adder comes slithering up. I don't know. Maybe it's something. Maybe Einar is putting off some kind of pheromones or something that he's attracting these snakes. So let's roll initiative. All right, the adder goes first. Um, so it is a matter of who it attacks. Um, we'll say one or two is Joran, three or four is Griff, five or six, Sinar. Six. Okay. It is attacking Einar. Last night he saw the snake coming and managed to kill it before it even got close. But tonight, that fight with the elk really took it out of him. So he didn't see the snake coming this time. So give me a d20 roll for our defense against this snake. We need to beat a 14. Yes. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you. So this snake slithers up and it rears up and tries to bite Einar, but it bites down into the rune bear skin and just like its fangs don't get through. So Einar will grab his axe just like he did last night. He's just gonna lop its head off. We're gonna have another meal of snake meat. Nope, he misses. That is a 5 to hit. That do not hit. Uh, we'll say Joran. Joran goes for it with his axe. That is also a miss. Griff is on the other side of the fire. He's going to grab his bow, try to shoot this snake, and he misses. Okay. I'm gonna roll this one. Snake goes to bite. Let's see who's gonna bite this time. This time he's biting Joran. He's gonna try to bite Joran. So, oof, that is a 19. So again, snake misses. Einar swings his axe again and misses. Joran swings his axe again. This one hits. Okay. That's what I am talking about. With the axe, it is a D8. So that is 8 points of damage, and it soaks 2. It only has 4 hit points. That's enough. It is dead. So we've got 2 snake skins now, and 1 meal of snake meat. Yeah, but Jenna, I think that is like we can go south. We can go down in the warmer regions and head down to the south. Um, but I really think he is slowly making his way back north. Like I said, we decided that his village is up here in 54. So it seems like he's just slowly kind of making his way. He knows which way is north. And, we may have to do some more exploring and figure some more stuff out before we go into the village. But I really feel like he's slowly he's headed back to the village. He's just got some stuff he has to deal with before he gets there. All right, so we ate a meal. We're here in 152. We ate a meal. That was our nighttime encounter, so we hunker down and go to sleep. Wake up the next morning. Einar gets 5 hit points back. Do we want to go to 142? Like get back up here to the river? Or 134, keep headed north, or 143 here, or we could go into 160. We've got options here. So 170 is where we came from. I mean, we can go to 161 if we want to go back south. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got five hexes we could go into. Okay, so you want to go to the river? All right. So we will go to 142. Bend in the river leading north and west. A dense forest begins to the east, which is where we're coming out of. You see a boat making the trip up and down the river each day. Roll a d12. Somebody in chat, Kevin, you can roll this one if you're still there. If you didn't get, if you didn't get mad at me for not letting you roll for the elk, somebody roll me a d12. 12. Turn to Appendix C and complete the Brook Horse special encounter before returning here. So let's go down to the appendix. You see a horse in the river. It appears to be in distress, but you think you can rescue it. If you attempt to rescue the horse, make a DR 15 strength test and a DR 14 presence test. You may add your favor bonus to only one of them. Do we want to try to the frenzy thing? Yeah, the frenzy is a combat thing. It means we do more damage in combat. So this would be, we would need to roll with our strength. We would need to roll a 13. With our presence, we would need to roll a 12. We want to go for it? All right. I'm going to roll the strength. You guys can roll the presence. Going with the Bloodstone Boulder from Norse Foundry, my favorite die, even though it has bitten me in the butt several times. Okay, yes, that is a success. Okay, so we passed the strength test and failed the presence test. So let's roll down here. So with a strength test, we fighting the current, you successfully grab the horse and attempt to lead it to shore. Well, let's read this first. What did you roll? A 2. So even adding our favor bonus, yeah, we wouldn't get to 14 even with favor. You wade into the fast-moving water to rescue the horse. With a panicked look in its eyes, it backs further away from you as you step closer. Fighting the current, you successfully grab the horse and attempt to lead it to shore. The horse continues eyeing you nervously as you approach it. Okay, this is a little. So yeah, the presence test is only. Oh, oh, that sucks. Okay, so we wait out and we get the like I don't know that it's wearing a bridle with reins or anything, but we managed to get it. It's very nervous at our approach, doesn't want us to come near it, but we managed to get it and help it get up onto the bank. And as I said, it's nervous. It's kind of afraid of us. And once it gets up onto dry land, it runs off into the woods. If we had succeeded on that presence test, it would have been some very, very cool stuff. We could have asked for we could have asked for riches, which would be two D20 silver pieces. We could have asked for magic. Our current weapon receives a +1 to its attack. We could have asked for health, plus D4 to our max HP. And we could have asked for knowledge, and +1 to our presence. But we failed the presence roll, so as far as we know, it's just a horse. It's just a terrified horse, and once we get it back up onto the shore, it bolts off into the woods. So, um, so we can roll. Yeah, we get a bit more time. We can roll for a daytime encounter. Or well, I guess technically that would be the daytime encounter. We will. Should we hunt and forage? I mean, we could fish. I would say like Einar doesn't have fishing equipment, but I mean Joran and Griff came out here. You know, like they knew they were going to be out here for a while, so they would have fishing equipment. I would think so. Uh, they could go fishing. And Einar could go hunting. Um, yeah, let's do that. Griff and Jordan will fish. So Jordan catches a fish. They both catch a fish. So that's 2 meals of fish. Okay. Einar goes hunting. All right. Successful hunt. He finds something. Give me a D20 roll, please. We'll see what he finds. Oh, great. Okay. Here we go. This will be the I guess this will be the end of the night for us. Hey, well, I guess we don't have to attack it. We can always choose not to, but it is a white bear. And Einar is alone. Fine. White bear's task. Got a feeling it's not going to be good. Oh, no, it's not bad. It only has 3 hit points. Um, Now its attack are the attack and defense rolls are both 14, so we're going to have to roll a 14 to hit it and to defend it. But 3 hit points, we could take that out in one shot. So let's roll. Is that an attack roll, Jenna? What are you doing there? I need to roll initiative. Okay. The bear gets initiative. So the bear is attacking us. I'm going to leave it up to you. Do you want that to be our defense roll or do you want that to be our attack roll? Either way. Well, with our attack, if it's in our attack roll, that would be a hit. But it's our defense roll, it is not. We're gonna take some damage unless we soak it. But the bear is attacking us. Okay, so we'll use that for the attack roll. I will roll the defense roll. Oh, natural 20, baby. That means we get a free attack. Okay. So it attacks us and we sideswipe it and like as it comes by, we just loose an arrow straight into it. We're going to use your 12 for that attack. With our +2 to presence, that is a hit. So with the bow, we do a d6 + 1. That's 7 points of damage. I rolled a 6. So that's 7 points of damage. The fur does a d2 of soak. So it's 1 point. So that is 6. Oh, yeah, with 3 hit points. So yeah, this bear sees us coming through the woods and comes charging at us. And before it even gets to us, we just drop it. We just here again. Einar is getting good with his bow, and he just puts one straight between its eyes and drops it. Wow, we get a point of favor for that. Our favor is maxed out, but we would get a point of favor for killing this thing. We get 4 meals worth of bear meat. and a white bear skin were 16 silver points. Yeah, that was a pretty easy one. When I saw bear, I immediately freaked out. But then when I rolled down and saw 3 hit points, uh, and just so you know, I'm not. I mean, there it is. Uh, like I said, it is. Its big thing is the 14s. You got to get a 14 to hit it and a 14 to defend it. So that's its strength. But yeah, but pretty much if you get one hit on this thing, it's gone. So yeah. So Einar will make his way back to camp. We haven't eaten today, so we will use this the 2 fish that Griff and Jorn caught. We will eat those and the snake meat from the adder. We will eat that and get that off of our character sheet. I'm gonna have to print a new character sheet. This one's getting all jacked up because I've erased it too many times. Um, we need to roll on the nighttime encounters. So give me a D6, somebody. All right. So maybe it was attracted by our fire or the smell of this fish cooking. But a wolverine wanders into our camp, and we have fought these things before, and they're not fun. I would rather fight another white bear than another wolverine. Um, so here we go. All right, we've got the initiative. Einar is going to shoot its bow at this thing. He misses. Jorn will swing his axe. He hits. Uh, 6 points of damage and 2 soak, so 4 points of damage. Griff will swing his axe. That is a hit. Nine points of damage and 1 point of soak, so that's 8 points of damage. Griff and Joran, take it out. It is gone. So that was okay. So we've got it was a baby Wolverine. We got one meal. Or no, two meals worth of Wolverine meat. and a Wolverine pelt. Worth 25 silver pieces.
Not bad.
It may have been a baby, but I want to figure out. Okay, yeah. So a wandering merchant is an encounter role. So you have to. It just says up here that a wandering merchant is more common along the river. Um, but I don't know why that is. But but yeah, we haven't bumped into one. Was that our daytime? No, that was our nighttime encounters. That was the Wolverine. The Wolverine was our nighttime encounter. No, we did not die. Joran and Griff killed the thing. Einar missed with his axe, but Joran and Griff, or no, with his bow. But Joran and Griff took it out with their axes. Um, and that was a nighttime encounter. So we wake up the next morning. Um, I haven't been keeping track of combats. Level up after 20 combats. I haven't been keeping track. Um, we've got some wind, mostly cloudy, and light precipitation. And uh, we're in 142, right? No, 142. We were in 151. Yeah, 151. Okay. So we can attempt to cross the river and get up here on this little peninsula here up in the north, or we can continue making our way back towards our camp, our village. Um, Headed back this way is where we came from. This is where we started. Was down here. Um, I'm gonna say we go up into 142. Oh, good night, Jenna. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll talk to you in chat tomorrow. Um, I'm gonna say we go into 142 just because I don't want to try and cross that river. So we'll just follow the river and see what we bump into. Oh no, 142 is where we were. I'm sorry, that's where the brook horse thing was. This is so we were in 142, so we can go to 124 or 134. I'm gonna say 124. I'm gonna say we just keep following the river for now. Uh, two rivers join here just below the snow line. The water is turbulent and dangerous. -2 to fishing. So if we were to send our boys out uh, fishing again, there would be a -2 to their fishing rolls. But we've got plenty of meat. I don't think we have to worry about that. Uh, we need to roll on the encounter tables, and I'm not going to worry about hunting or fishing. We've got plenty of meat. We're getting to where we're back to where we were when we bumped into that stupid troll. Um, but we do need to roll on the encounter tables. So for a daytime encounter, give me a Kev. Give me a D12. Okay, we see the tracks of a lynx. We don't see the lynx, but we do see its tracks, so that we know there's a lynx like in the area somewhere. Um, and as we continue to make our way further north, we will stop and make camp. We will eat for the day. Um, we will use these 2 meals of Wolverine meat. Just take that off the sheet entirely. And 1 meal of the bear meat. So we now have 3. And okay, for the nighttime encounters for this night, and this will probably be where we call it for this evening. Give me a D6 roll. I got a 5. Wow. Okay, here we go. All right, an elk wanders into camp. We have successfully taken these things out before. We have this kind of We have a healthy fear of a moose, but we have fought elk and taken them out, and given us they give us a pretty good return on investment. So we're going to attack it. It wanders into camp. We get the it sees our fire and comes wandering up. We've got the initiative. Einar fires his bow at it, and it yeah, that's a hit. Bow is a d6. That's 3 points of damage, and it soaks one, so 2 points of damage. Oof, this thing has a lot of hit points. I don't remember it having that many. Yeah, that's what I've got written down. Okay. Joran will fire his bow at it. That is also a hit. And does 3 points of damage, and it soaks one, so that's another two. Griff will go at it with his axe. That is a fail. Okay, so it is going to swing its antlers at Griff because it ran up to him with his axe. So give me a d20 roll, please, and we need to beat a 12. All right. Uh, so it turns and swings his antlers at Griff, but it misses. Like he sees it coming and he just kind of bats it away with his axe. Einar will fire another arrow. Oof, but misses. Joran will fire another arrow. That one hits. Yeah. Six. So that's 4 points of damage, and it soaks one of three. Griff will attack with his axe again. Come on, Griff. That is, it's not a natural 20, but a 20. I rolled an 18 for 5 points of damage. Good grief. And it soaked one, so that's another 4. And it will, I'm going to say it attacks Griff again because Griff is right there. Griff just hit it. Einar and Joran are at range, so it would naturally just go after Griff. So give me another d20 there, Kevo. Yes! There we go, Kevin. All right, that's a 16. That makes it an 18 defense. Or no, we don't get a bonus to defense, but it's 18. That beats a 12. So it swings its antlers at Griff again and misses. Einar is going to fire another arrow, and he misses again. Joran misses again. All right, Griff is going to swing his axe one more time. Okay, yeah, that is a hit with the axe. Griff could take it out. Griff's been useless all night long, other than foraging for berries. So here we go. 7 points of damage. Depending on the soak, that's enough to kill it. 1 point of soak, 6 points of damage. It had 5 left. The elk goes down. Give me a D6 roll, Kev. All right. So 4 more meals of elk meat. So that gives us 8, which is good. And let's see how much this antlers are worth. 3, 2, so 5, so 7. So we've got. All right, so we've got antlers now worth 14 silver. And we've got plenty of meat now. I think we're back up to not as we're maybe not as good as we were before, but we're pretty good now. I'm not as worried about meals and surviving as I was when we started tonight. Um, but that was our nighttime encounter. So, yeah, I think that'll be where we call it for the evening. I think when we wake up the next morning, going into next session, we will roll for weather, and we'll roll for a night's rest of hit points. We'll do all of the first thing in the morning business when we wake up. When we come in next session, um, there's going to be some changes coming up. We've got some exciting things coming in the guild in the coming weeks. Kinless will be on Sunday nights. We will be moving to Aliens RPG game. Bryce and Quasi, who I was playing Aliens Fireteam Elite with here on the channel, they wanted to play the role-playing game. Bryce has played D&D 5e, and he played our Outgunned Adventures game several months ago. But other than that, he's not played any other RPGs. Quasi has never played an RPG, nor has he seen any of the Aliens films. My other 2 players have played 5e, but never played anything outside of 5e, and have not seen the Aliens films. So I've got 3 dudes walking into this game that don't have the faintest idea what they're walking into. So it's going to be exciting. That's going to be Sunday nights moving forward. I think we're going to start on the 26th. So we'll have Kinless again next weekend. But then the following weekend, the last Sunday night of January, we will start Aliens. Kinless will kind of become a thing where if somebody has to miss and we need a replacement, I'll jump in with Kinless. Also, Tuesday night, Blades in the Dark is moving from Monday night to Tuesday night. But I think we're going to have to sit this week out. Scott has something going on that he had a prior engagement that he had forgotten about. So I think this coming Tuesday, we won't have a session. Maybe me and Jenna will get on and do something, but there won't be the continuing story of the Carrion Crew, which right now we're in a bad situation. It's not good. Things are not looking good for your buddy the Hawk. So I was kind of bummed that we're not going to get to play this week because where we left it last time was not good. So, but that is moving to Tuesdays. It will no longer be on Mondays. It's now on Tuesdays because Jenna has a prior engagement that she needed to do on Monday evenings. But we haven't set a date for it yet. But coming up in the next few weeks, we will start on Monday nights. We will start Simbarum. We're going to play the Copper Crown storyline. I've got Kevin, got Tim, who is one of our original members, and Davery. Uh, they're going to join me. I've always wanted to run Simbarum, and so we're going to jump in. We're going to play this. It's a completely original. It's a fantasy setting, but it's not 5e. It's not Pathfinder. It's like this original, this dark, like really fun setting. It's really interesting new setting. I'm very excited about it. And even more so, I'm excited to be playing with Kevin and Tim and Davery again. We haven't, the four of us haven't gotten together in a while. Um, and we've got a seat open for that. I'll run it for the three of them, but if you would like to join us, by all means, join us here over on our Discord server and just speak up. All of our games are open to anyone who wants to play. First come, first serve. If you would like to, join us over there on our Discord server, and let me know, and I'll get you into Simbarum. We we're kind of set on blades, but you could be the way Jenna has been running blades is the carrying crew is a large crew, so you could be put in if you're interested in Blades in the Dark, you could be in reserve, and when we're between heist, you could be put into play and get some play in Blades in the Dark. I also have a seat open for Alien. That's sort of a like it's a group of people who know each other, but if you're interested in Alien, I would bring you in. No problem at all. Just join the server and let me know. Just speak up. I'm Guildmaster Scott in the Discord server. Uh, Love to have you join us. And also, our YouTube channel is there. All of our videos, all of our streams go up next day. So if you miss some of the shenanigans, they will be on our YouTube channel, and they're just stored there. So please feel free to follow us there and give us a like and thumbs up and all of that jazz. And I'll communicate with you there. If you want to talk to me over YouTube, if you comment on our videos, I'll reply to you there just as well. So yeah, there won't be Simbarum does not start tomorrow night. We haven't set a date for a start for Simbarum yet, but it will be soon because I've already got everything set up. It's just a matter of when the four of us can get together and make it happen. We just haven't decided on a start date yet. But yeah, I thank you, Kevin and Jenna and Brett for jumping into chat and hanging out with me for a bit and rolling dice with me. These solo games are fun, but it's even more fun when your friends are involved and helping you roll the dice and making the decisions and everything. I really like the vibe of what we've got going here. Let me see if there's anybody going right now that we can raid. Doesn't look like anybody we're following are going this evening. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it go for tonight. None of our friends are streaming. I mean, we could follow some of these randoms, but I don't know what they're doing, who they are, or what they're doing. So I'm just gonna let it go for the evening. Um, so yeah, I Jen and I need to talk about Tuesday night. I don't know what's happening, but there may not be anything on Tuesday night. Um, there definitely won't be a continuation of the story. If Jenna wants to get on and do something, we will we will get on and do something, but it won't be where we left off last week. It'll be something outside of that. Even if it's just to discuss the game and where we're at. Um, Otherwise, I'll see you back here Sunday night, a week from tonight, for more Kinless. Um, by the way, I got an email from Chris this week. Uh, the book has now gone to the printer. Uh, he's expecting them back and is going to start sending them out. Uh, really looking forward to getting my physical copy. I got the limited edition leather bound copy with the big rune on the front. Um, really excited to finally get my hands on the copy. The PDF I have is the like final set, no revisions being made. So I have the final PDF, but I like to have my physical books. I'm old enough to want my physical books. So yeah, if we don't have something going on Tuesday night, I'll see you back here Sunday for more Kinless, and I may try to get some more video game going over here. I still need to finish the Mafia story. I've been thinking about that for the last couple of weeks. I really need to get on and complete that story. So I may get on here sometime one afternoon this week and try to do some more of the Mafia game. But uh, barring any of that, we'll see you back here Sunday night for more of Einar's adventures. I hope you have a fantastic week. I hope you're all safe. We have several friends in the Los Angeles area. Streak 24, Serving Hands, uh, our the DAT network folks. We've got a bunch of friends over in the Los Angeles area. I hope you're all safe. Um, I hope you're not losing any more uh than you have to. But most importantly, I hope you're safe and here in the southeast we had a snowstorm over the weekend. It's pretty much melted off over the last couple of days. There's still snow on the ground, but the roads are clear finally. So I'll be going back to work in the morning. Um, but folks here in the southeast, I hope you made it through the weekend okay with all the snow and the ice that we had, and I hope you have a fantastic week. And I will see you back here Sunday night for more Kinless. Thank you for hanging out with me. See you next week.